Warning, this program contains strong language and content that might require actual thought and critical thinking. Viewer discretion is advised. It's that time. Time to kick off your shoes, time to get grounded and reclaim your magic, and time to fly. We are the Barefoot Bangarang Tribe, and this is Tarot with an Attitude, featuring the Bangarang man himself, the Reverend Rob Lee. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude, the special edition, the Magical Unknown, with my wife,
Gillian Lee. Good morning.
All right. Good morning. I'm working on it, folks. I'm working on it.
I'm very happy to be here. Very happy you're here.
Wow. Okay. Can you feel the energy today? It's coming out. We're shitting roses over here. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Seriously, and welcome to the Barefoot Bangarang Tribe. We are going to talk today about some of the things we had. I want to start us out with a prayer, though. I think we're going to need it. Okay. Our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, spirits, guides, and angels, thank you for all the blessings you have bestowed on us. We're going to be talking about some of those blessings today and what we need to be mindful of and things like that. Open our hearts and minds to any messages that you have. So mote it be.
So mote it be.
There we go. All right. We're getting our first cup of coffee in, okay? We are getting our first cup of coffee in. So glad everybody's here. We're kicking this thing off. We're going to see what's going on. I pulled a card, babe, this morning. Yep. Okay.
What'd you get?
To start while you were out there getting our coffee and things like that. And I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to show it to people, all right, so we can see what's happening here. I got the Ace of Crystals, which is the Ace of Pentacles, okay? So, with our panda coming down the path, and it talks about manifestation and prosperity. However, one of the things this card did was it came upside down. So, it's reversed this morning. So, you know, what I'm seeing is this is the need. It is time for us to manifest and prosper, but I'm getting two things. I'm getting that we have to be careful about we're trying to manifest so much stuff, we become materialistic. Okay, and we forget to give gratitude and things that we're happy for. And the other thing is that this walk, this journey is on us. It's not just going to be handed to us and given to us right out of the gate. So what I wanted to ask you to do is get your opinion on it and see if you'd pull some clarification on this card and see what you come up with.
Well, I agree with the materialism, and that's, for me, inverted cards are internal to you.
Okay.
Like internal to all of us. And so, as you said, it's how I handle materialism, or handle it can be finances, because it's a pentacle. It's about finances. It's about material being material property.
Right.
So it's about how you have that, how you internalize that,
Right.
and how you prioritize that. So you want some clarity on that?
Yeah, let's get some clarity on that.
Okay, let's see what I got.
I figure we start today out letting me pulling a card. I always cause the confusion, and you tend to be the one to clean it up anyways. So let's see what happens. Lean in towards me, woman. Act like you love me.
How about the Nine of Cups?
The Nine of Cups. Okay.
The Nine of Cups, manifestation. So, there you go.
All right. I'll take care of it. Go ahead. Tell us what you get from that.
Three Trees Tarot. So the Nine of Cups, and it's upright, obviously. The squirrel's sleeping. He's got all of his acorns. He's done his due diligence. He's gathered. He's harvested. He's now one step away from fulfilling what he's trying to achieve.
Ah, okay.
Emotionally. Emotionally.
All right, so this is emotional. So the Nine of Cups. So, again, what we can manifest in the physical world, we still manifest love and kindness and you know, our relationship and things like that. That's still in the physical. So we have to be careful, though, about appreciation or whatnot. It looks like to me this poor squirrel, his belly's about to pop, like he's eating a lot of his acorns. And that's what I think we're coming to, is it's up to us to absolutely be able to manifest the things that we want, but be careful with what we're trying to manifest and why. Is that, you think that would go? Okay.
I think so.
All right, let's go there. Let me give you your card back. We'll go from there. Let's say good morning to some of the tribe here. See who's coming in the door. We changed to 10 o'clock on Saturday, so some people are catching up. Radha in the house. Good morning, Rob, Gillian, and everyone. New faces, new people I see coming in. Let me tell you who we are. We are the Barefoot Bangarang Tribe. We call our Saturday morning time the magical unknown, because this is my wife, Gillian. This is when she is with me, and we can do this show together on Saturday mornings. So, what the Barefoot Bangarang Tribe is about. Getting barefoot.
I'm barefoot.
You're barefoot? Yeah, you are barefoot.
I'm barefoot.
You are barefoot. Getting grounded, okay? Finding your magic. Bangarang. Bangarang comes from saying, whatever I put out, I'm getting back. And that's a powerful magic. And believe in it, know it, and it's what a day when I think about it, when we're talking about manifesting, things like that. Whatever I put out, I get back. And then once I do that, I can find my magic, and then we can find our wings and we can fly.
Absolutely.
So that's what we're all about here. Make sure when you're coming in, if you want to know something, you want some clarity on something, try to be a little bit specific, or it's going to be as general as you are, okay? And that's okay too, but also put something in you're thankful for. Today is a day we need to hear some peace and some thankfulness and some love. Today we have, it is 1, 8, 9, and 6. Today's a 15, okay? So this is a really cool number. 15 is a really cool number because in the tarot, the 15 would be the devil card. So remember, these things are kind of coming into play on what we're talking about. That today is the day we got the Ace of Pentacles upside down, and I kind of picked up on that caution of being greedy, trying to manifest things without saying thank you, not being thankful for what we've got. And the 15 is that devil, meaning we've chained ourselves to some things. So maybe it's little materialism going on, worried more about what we have or what we don't have than what we do have, and saying thank you. But you bring that 1 and that 5 together, you got a 6.
Got a 6.
Got a 6. Breakthrough. You know, it's the year of the 6. So breakthrough, victory, moving forward, and keep remembering, just because you have a breakthrough doesn't mean you're done. It's time to continue to move forward. But you do get to declare victory over that last conflict. That's what we've got. Radha, my classes start next week, but they are online. Online classes are great. You're just going to have to knuckle down and put your nose to the grindstone, because it becomes very easy. I did a lot of online classes, and my wife used to have to go, hey, you got work to do back there. And I'd be like, well, I got, no, you don't have plenty of time. Get it done. Be on top of it. So that's good. Glad you're moving forward. Woohoo! Good to see you. Good morning, tribe. Gillian and Rob. Michael, glad to see you in the house. Good morning, sir. Brother Michael. Bridget, good morning. Glad to see you. Happy Saturday morning. Hope everything's going well. It's so windy here in Toronto. The wind's got to my throat, and I have a sore throat. That, you know what? Take care of yourself. You know, the old Southern wives' tale, I don't know. Salt water. Gargle with warm salt water.
Honey, whiskey, lemon.
Honey, whiskey, lemon.
Honey, whiskey, lemon.
Honey, whiskey, lemon. Heat that up, and it's called hot toddy. So, that's what, honey, whiskey, lemon. But the sore throat, let the salt sit there for a while. Okay? Honey, whiskey, lemon. Just keep drinking them. Shit don't matter about anything after a while, and you'll feel better. Okay? So, Toronto in the house, Chicago in the house. We got a lot of things going on. Let's see what's happening. All right. Kristen, good morning, everyone. Kristen, where are you at? Am I remembering the Carolinas somewhere, or is that where you're trying to go? I'm trying to remember. But good morning, Kristen. Haven't seen you in a while. We've missed you. Hope everything's doing well. Bangarang, girl. Make this life happen. Y'all go ahead and start getting your questions in as I go through here. Oh, no. Bridget is in complete trauma. My Starbucks is closed till Wednesday. I'm in a panic as I drive to the one further away. Oh! You know what that means for Bridget.
Well, no, for Starbucks, we need to call them and let them know.
Yeah, well, I think Starbucks knows they're not open.
No, the one she's
But
going
when
to,
they're
'cause she's going
profits-
to be a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Should we call and give the one you're coming to a little warning, a heads up? You know? Because you're going to keep going. And maybe we could explain the outlier report when the profit shares drop on one and go drastically up on the other.
Just hand her a coffee. Don't make eye contact.
You know what? I hear you. Yeah, just hand her a cup. No eye contact. Let her go to the corner. You know, we're good. Bridget, we love you. Oh, my God. That's crazy. How can that be? How can Starbucks just close down? Are they doing repairs or what? Let us know. Ophelia, good to see you. Welcome. New person in the house. Bangarang. That's what we're all about. Come on in. Beautiful picture here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, crying. I get you. See what's going on. And, you know, Kim, Bangarang. Greatest mornings to all the super souls here at the Bangarang Tribe. We're having a good morning. Are you feeling a card? Why don't you pull a card and let's see what's going on, what you're getting for today and the energy of today. As we'll see, you get started. Okay.
What does the
Kristen,
tribe need to know about this weekend or today? What do you want?
Whatever. It's up to you.
Okay.
It's up to you.
No problem.
General poll, whatever you think. So tell us what you're thinking here. And I don't know what Tim Hortons is, but evidently it was a place you got her coffee. You know, let's see what's happening.
It's a grocery store chain, if I recall.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
Because you're from Florida.
Okay, I'm from Florida.
It wasn't in Florida.
Okay. Wow. Flair for the obvious today, folks. Stay with us. We'll be here about another 45 minutes. Okay.
I'm coming.
All right. These people are anxiously awaiting. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to look at Ophelia here while you're going on with that one. Let's bring this in. Okay. General reading from Gillian. Let's see what's going on. We started out with the Ace of Pentacles for me. What have you got?
So I just did a general, what do we just need to be aware of this weekend?
Okay.
All right. And I got the 9 of Pentacles, but it was inverted.
Upside
so
down.
there's a lot of stuff we're all working on internally this weekend, apparently. So 9 of Pentacles, that is, again, everything's almost where you want it to be. You've worked hard to get it to where it is. You've got one more step, and you will probably see a level of completion so that you can start on another phase of your project. But this is saying you've worked hard. Enjoy what you've done. Be proud of yourself for what you've done. But keep pressing on. Don't stop. But enjoy this for now, because you've worked hard to get the fruit of your labors to where it is, and you're almost there.
So, you know what's really cool, too, is the first one was the Ace of Pentacles.
Right.
And then, so we've got 2 Pentacles when we're looking for just general readings about what's going on, what's moving on, the energy of the day. But they're both upside down. Mm-hmm. You know, so they're both reversed. So they're telling us, look inward. Make sure this is progress. Don't be putting it on somebody else outside.
Right.
Come in close. You keep moving away. Act like you love me. Well, we can't let them know. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right, here we are. Okay, so we got both those upside down. So what I'll do is I'll pull a quick card to go on top of that and see what's happening. Okay, I'm going to go with this card because it was, again, the only upside down card. Ace of Shells. And this card came upright. So what we're talking about here, in your physical world and in with your emotional, when you're attaching, and people say, well, Rob, that's love, that's relationships. No. I'm looking for clarity on this card. And we need to understand our emotions, our love, our like, our happiness, everything subconsciously is also connected to our physical world. Those people and those things in it, your work, those things. And we have the Ace of Shells, so we've got to allow for new beginnings emotionally, which is saying in our physical world, we need to check ourselves. We need to start looking and maybe doing a deep dive. Get it? See where I went with this one? Doing a deep dive on what we're actually emotional about. Where are we at and how it plays in our physical world. That's going to be important. That's what I see. So that's where we're going from there. So that's a quickie there. We got Ophelia. Or did you have more for that?
Leave that up for a
Leave
second.
it there. I got a little gun, jumpy. All right.
You do know I love what's my challenge?
Oh,
what's
yeah.
Our challenge.
Okay, so this is an hour challenge.
So what is our challenge this weekend? So.
Okay.
And I thought this was interesting when I heard you say deep dive on this. So, Keeper of Visions, that is the King of Cups.
King of Cups.
King of Cups.
So we've got the opposite ends of the spectrum here, and this is saying upside down that it is your responsibility for your happiness, for what you want and fulfillment. You have to take responsibility for it. You have to become the king of your environment and the king of who you are inside and out. Both of these cards being external. Okay.
Yes.
So this is about you manifesting your own what you want in this world, and it's about being careful that you're not blocking it because you're letting your emotions run on your emotions. Okay. Yeah. So you can manifest. Be careful. Don't get blocked because everything's such an emotional trigger. We run screaming for the hills, arms akimbo. So that's really cool. Here we go.
Very cool.
All right. So I know we've got a new young lady here. Her name is Ophelia. Okay. Let's see where we are. And Ophelia, welcome. Barefoot Bangarang Tribe. Come on in. Kick shoes off. Bangarang. What you put out is what you're going to get back. She's looking for a general reading. Absolutely, we'll do that. We're just going to stay general. How do you want to do this? Do you want me to pull a card and you pull a card? Or
yeah, let's do that.
Okay. We're both going to pull a card.
What does Ophelia just need to be aware of?
Yep.
Right?
What does Ophelia need to be aware of? That's it.
Ophelia need to be aware of.
What does Ophelia
Such a pretty name.
need to be? It is a pretty name, isn't it? Okay. Let's see what's happening. Ophelia, where are you from? What's going on? Let us know. If you're new in here, tell us where you're from. Things like that so we can find out what's happening. Here we go. All right. I, again, am using the Spirit Song Tarot deck. Okay.
I am using the Enchanted Forest.
Okay. Ophelia. All right. Wow. Cecilia, you're breaking my heart. I don't know why that came in, but it was actually coming in. Ophelia. Are you breaking somebody's heart, lady? Are you a heartbreaker? Is that what's going on? Let's find out. Let's see what Gillian's got. Let me bring up the camera. Boom. Get us swapped around. Gillian, start this bad boy off.
I'm going to start with my shadow card for Ophelia.
Okay.
And it's the Two of Boons. So Two of Boons is Pentacles. So
Wow, a lot
this
in
is
the
balance.
physical world today.
Yeah, so this is all about balance and finding balance in something. So I thought that, but that's for me, Ophelia, since you're new here. Shadow cards are the overriding. That's kind of all encompassing of what we're talking about, as opposed to when we just pull the first card from the cut deck, which for this was the Seven of Boons, and Seven of Boons is Seven of Pentacles.
All right.
And this is actually interesting because we were talking about Pentacles earlier. So this is, you're seeing that you're making progress, but you still have work to do. You can remember we talked about the Nine of Pentacles, which is you're almost there when we were just discussing this previous reading. The Seven of Pentacles is you are making progress. Don't rest on your laurels yet. Keep on doing it. You're going to get there, but you have more to do.
Right. And you know what? One of the things when I see the Seven of Pentacles too, it reminds me, slow down, reassess, stop, look, let some things happen. If you don't know which door to choose, give it a minute, okay? Because you're going to have to make a decision at some point, or the decision may present itself. And that's one of the things, a lot of times in that Seven of Pentacles card, our farmer is sitting on his hoe and he's actually just resting, but he's looking at what's going on around. So check your environment. Things may present themselves to you today is one of the things I'm getting. Those are beautiful cards.
And that's where this, as the shadow card, the balance comes in.
Ah, okay.
Right?
I understand that. That's good. So here's what I'll do. I'll go with my shadow card, okay? Which is, the Eight of Acorns. So now we're into passion, desires, goals, dreams. Acorns are fire, okay? Eight of Acorns. So what I want you to think of, there's something from the past that's playing a role in your life, and it's causing you, you've got to master something that's happened to you in your past, okay? Not so much maybe a trauma, but there's something that's going on. Notice the eel is looking to the past, and it's about movement. So I would say stop Stop hanging on to the past, see what's going on, and that's what's going to happen. And then we have the Ace of Feathers. So when we bring all these cards together, we have our Billy Goat. He kind of stands, stands strong, stands tough, but he's also willing to run, move, butt heads, things like that. Ace of Feathers. This is going to be key. What I'm finding out here for you is communication. Okay. So
feathers is like air or swords?
Swords, correct. Okay. Correct. And one of the things, like our 8 of acorns here, energy and results. All right. So something's going on in your physical world. You're trying to make some things happen. You're trying to manifest. You're going to have to balance. And what I'm getting here is, though, it's where you're putting your energy. And are you being results driven, or are you letting spirit guide you and take you? That's going to have to be some of it. Gillian said you got to be careful with your choices. Okay. And some of these are in the physical world. So it could be talking to somebody physically, could be sayings. And what I'm seeing here, communication is going to be key. Okay? Mm-hmm. So when we read those all together, nothing's nullifying what Gillian said. These are coming in to accentuate what's going on. And you're going to have to balance your physical world. You're trying to manifest something, but you're letting something from your past cause you a problem or a conflict. Make decisions, slow down, look, make good choices. And this is about understanding maybe I need to slow down and reassess and look at what's going on. And guess what? When you do, that communication, keep your logic about you. Keep everything going, keep everything up here. You got something you want to throw on top of that?
What's your challenge?
You love that what's your challenge thing. Here we go. What's your challenge?
King of Wands, communication.
Wow.
Being in charge of communication, like owning what you say, owning what you project.
Okay.
Right?
Are you confusing that with swords?
No.
King of Wands, fire.
Fire. Oh,
okay.
Maybe I am.
Passion, not really. You got to go with your intuition. So let me go with that, and we'll work here. What we're talking about, the king, is still being in control of your environment. Notice it's all environment, and we get back to Pentacles and what's driving you. So we're talking about communication. You are going to have to take charge of this situation. The king knows how to communicate. The king knows how, a good king knows when it's time to talk and when it's time to take the wand and whip some bird ass. Okay? It's just the way it is. That's what the card says. So I think you're right. This is still in communication, but at the same point, it's you taking control of what you want to manifest and what you want to bring into your life. It's going to be incumbent on you to find balance, make things happen, and be able to communicate with others those things that you need and what you're trying to do. Okay? Does that make sense?
I think so.
Bangarang, girl, go make this happen. Welcome, Ophelia. Welcome. Glad to see a new member of the tribe coming in. Everybody at this time, reach up, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. And I mean it. Hit the like button. You can at least hit the like button if mouse is not that far away and it's only a matter of inches to push. It's not a great strain to hit the freaking like button. But at the same point, we need you to remember, go to Tarot with an Attitude, buy a gift certificate, book a session. I'll go into a lot more detail with you on that, and we'll see what's happening there, okay? Down below, there's a tip jar. Helps us both out. Drop in whatever spirit lays on your heart. But hit that like button and make sure that you know what's going on. In the description down below, especially if you're on any of them. On YouTube, the Tarot with an Attitude on YouTube. Some of you are watching on Facebook. Some of you are watching on YouTube. I'm on 4 or 5 different channels right now. There are links to classes down below I want you to check out. And these are not even my classes. I have classes that are coming up, but these are classes to people. And if you use that link, it'll show that you watched my show when you went in, okay? And check them out. About how to engage and activate your light body. About activating your DNA to find the highest you. And there's even one in there, a beginners for cryptocurrency.
And it's really cool.
It is really cool. It is really cool. So check those stuff out, things like that. Thank you, and we will kick it here and keep moving on. Ooh, I got to get some coffee. Radha saying hi to everybody. Everybody's saying hi. We've missed you, Radha. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Good morning, my dear. Glad you're here. Hope that worked. Reach out to me on Tarot with an Attitude. Let me know how that resonated with you and what's going on. Let's see what's happening here. I love it when the tribe starts. They're all talking. We're all here. We're supporting each other. That's great. Let's see what's going on. We do need lots of love these days. All you need is love. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Yes, love, 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 love. You know what I miss? And I heard somebody mention it the other day. Some of the best commercials on the planet. But one of my favorite ones was the Coke ads back in the 70s. I'd like to teach the world to sing. Love those. And we would get together in chorus, or at even people at my work when I was pushing carts at Albertsons back in the day. A lot of us that would sing, we would catch ourselves, we would get on that song and we would be singing. I guess it was kind of like the precursor to a pop-up. Or whatever. And we just start singing it and everybody get a kick out of it. But it was those songs of love and light. And, we could put all our differences behind us, If we just get into a place of love, that's good. Absolutely. Thanks, Rob. We'll do some gargles. Do some gargles, baby. Gargle, gargle, gargle.
Gargle.
Gargle. There we go. All right, Kristen, good to see you. Glad you're here. I'm grateful for the quiet times. Give me time to reflect, to see where I've been, and to see how far I've come. It's uplifting, absolutely. And that is very powerful. Thank you for sharing that, because we do need that time to sit back and say, wait a minute. God is good. Life is good. The universe is good. The energy is good. I have been given a lot of things, and that's what we're talking about, is making sure that message we got this morning, that in trying to manifest, you're taking time to appreciate what you have.
Right. Well, you've got to enjoy how far, everything you've achieved. Otherwise, it's going to be harder for you to keep achieving. You have to appreciate where you've gotten yourself to.
Absolutely.
So keep pushing to the next level.
Wow. There we go. Deep Thee. Hello. Hello. Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello. So we're glad to see you here. Bangarang, welcome into the Barefoot Bangarang tribe. Come in, get your shoes off, get grounded, find your magic, and fly. That's what we're after. Yeah, Rob, I'm back in North Carolina. I was remembering North Carolina, so we got North Carolina, Illinois, Chicago, Toronto. I think we've got some other places outside the country going on. Let's see what's happening. Austin, Texas area here. Woo, Texas. There we go. The Lone Star State. When will I get a job? You know what? There's so much there. I'll pull a card, okay? We're going to find out what you need, okay? Then I'm going to use the pendulum. I'm going to go to the pendulum, all right?
Okay.
Because what I'm getting is, what I'm really picking up at, there's more you need to do. You're putting resumes out there, but are you putting them out there in the proper way? To handle the world in the new
way.
Yeah, in the new way, in the new technology resume. You cannot put one resume out anymore to 10 different jobs. You have to take that one resume, outline it, move it into a document, and then start pulling keywords from the job posting that you're seeing and making it match. My wife and I went through this. We had somebody help us learn this, okay? She got her job within, 10, 20 days? And I wound up with my job very quickly, very fast, like within a week. I literally wound up where I was going from 5, 10 resumes out a day with no responses to I changed it to every different place, had a different resume, and I saved it. So I knew when they replied what I sent them. Right. Okay. And what did I get? I was 6 resumes out within the first week.
And almost everybody responded.
Almost everybody responded, and it was 4 or 5 responses and then 4 or 5 interviews. And I was literally turning jobs down. And a lot of that changed just because I changed the way I did my resume. So I'm really picking up here. That's one of the things you have to look at. Something's going on there, that there's something else in the way. When will I get a job? Okay, let's take a look. What have you got?
So
I'll let you get started here.
My question was, what does Deep Thee need to know about getting a job? And I pull the Ace of Coins, which is...
Here we are back in the physical world again. Okay.
And so this is about new materialism. This is about... this is a positive card that It doesn't tell you when, but it tells you something's going to happen. It's going to affect your material world. And you can jump in if I.
No, you're on the right track.
I kept it very general. I kept the question very general, so it's hard to pinpoint this to what part of that. But
right.
But this is a very positive outlook to. Yes, you'll get a job, and I just can't say if it means you're going to be materially more whole. In other words, it will be more money, or it will be material more whole, that it will be more physically
fulfilling.
satisfying.
Okay,
for you. Fulfilling for you.
And that's where the ace is there to let you know there's a new beginning coming. That's what the ace generally means. There's something new in your physical world, and for you, ironically, this deck calls it the Ace of Coins. So that's kind of fitting. Mm-hmm. Did you want me to go next, or did you want? Go. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Okay. So I'm feeling the job is coming. The other thing I'm getting, where I think this is playing out here, is you're going to get a job offer. Make sure it's the job that you want. Mm-hmm. We get in a desperate need and we take the first thing that pops up because it puts in a payday, because we all do have bills. Okay, I understand that. Don't get me wrong. But at the same point, once we jump on these jobs that fill the bills but they're not fulfilling, okay, it's hard to get off that. It's hard to stop and go back, and we miss opportunity. So that's one of the things I'm seeing there. I do have the 3 of acorns, and it's upside down. So we have this beautiful giraffe. Okay, we'll turn it this way so I can see it. You know, foresight and exploration. So one of these things is, what I'm hearing is, for you, you have to look at where you're looking, what you're doing. This is coming back on you, on your passion and desire. How bad do you want it? What are you looking for? Or are you just sitting down, putting resumes out and just waiting for anything? What is your desire? What is your passion? Where do you want to go with this? Is my thing. So you have to set your intentions of what you want, or you just it's gonna happen. Or are you leaving it up to chance? I'm doing my obligation. I'm putting my resume out there, and then we'll see who calls. Yeah, there's a little more involved in that, sweetie. Okay, let's find out. What else you got?
Actually, I'm.
Oh, did you want me to? You had another card out there.
I know.
Is that it?
No.
Okay, what was it?
So I pulled the shadow card.
Okay.
Which was the Empress. Okay.
Got to make it happen. Things are growing. Things are
growing.
coming.
Things are happening. Love that card. Yeah, things are growing. Things are happening. It will happen, I think, because this is a major arcana card and this is your shadow card. The overriding is that of, you need to nurture it. You need to work on it. I mean, look at this. This is about nurture. This is about growth. This is about taking off.
We have a lot represented here in this card. We have the water, which represents your subconscious, which represents happiness, feeling, and that feeling of fulfillment that Gillian was talking about, that feeling in a job going here. Things are happening. The Empress is going to grow. Things are going to happen, but you have to grow them. You have to tend to them, and you have to make sure you understand. So things are new. It's going to be doing some new things and finding out some new worlds. And then to finish it up, I have the Shaman. Maybe you got to break the bounds of what you're used to doing, okay? Go against, kind of like what we were saying, you've got to figure out, break organizational boundaries. Walk up, say hi, have things ready, be different, stand apart, make your resume stand out, or when you walk into these places, don't walk in, man, please have a job. My name's Rob, how you doing? You need me. I will be one of your hardest workers ever. Here's what I'm getting.
Elevator speech.
Elevator speech. Work on an elevator speech. And an elevator speech is basically in 5 to 10 floors of riding on an elevator. That's how long you have to sell yourself. Come up with a document that is that 4 or 5 sentences that explains who you are, those different things, and those things are going to help you out. That's what I have. When will I get a job? Let's ask here. I grabbed this pendulum, okay? So let me lean over here in front of you a little bit. All right.
Your arm.
You're fine. Okay. All right. So I'm asking right now, will you work with me today? Will the pendulum work with me today, Spirit Pendulum? Absolutely, yes. This is Moonstone. Okay. So, do you need cleaning? Nope, been buried in other crystals, so I'm sure they've kept it. So we've got a young lady here, Deepthi, that wants to know when she's going to get a job. Will she get a job within the next 6 months? Yes. Yes. Now, I noticed it was a little slow starting out. So here's one of the things I'm going to ask. Is there something that Deepthi needs to attend to make sure that she gets the job she wants? Yes. Okay? So we're getting a job within the next 6 months. Let's do this. Will she get a job? I believe in the pendulum this much. Will she get a job within the next 2 months? I'm getting no. Will she get a job within the next 3 months? We're getting 3 months. Within the next 3 months. So you got some things you need to do. You need to work on, clean up your resume, do whatever we're talking about, and some things are going to work out for you. That's good. Bangarang, go make your job happen.
Make it happen.
That's it. Let's see what's going on. Where'd we go? There we are. So now we're right back here. Michael, my grandmother used to give me that. I didn't remember much of anything after that.
Whiskey
Absolutely. Like I said, heat it up a little bit and they call it a hot toddy. So there we go. Would love a weekend reading. Kristen's wanting a weekend reading. Let's see what we got here.
All right.
Okay. All right. If you want, I'll start this one off.
You don't. Yeah, you start this one.
Gonna do a weekend reading for Kristen. Let's see what's happening. Here we go. Love reading cards. Let's see what's going on here. A weekend reading for Kristen. Here we go. The Chariot. Okay. This is going to, and it's upside down. So again, nothing big about being upside down. I'm going to bring this down so people can actually see the card. Okay. The Chariot. This is talking about focus, discipline, and determination. So this is what's going on in you, and this is going to be someplace you need to focus, is the Chariot. There's that number 7 again. Focus. It's what we're talking about. It's all incumbent on all these physical worlds. Look at this beautiful rhinoceros moving, coming out of the bush, breaking through. Okay, he's after a 6, now he's a 7. It's focus. He's pushing forward. And it's going to require discipline, that you don't get distracted by things. And that's what I have going on here right now. Are you ready with yours?
I am. I've got the 8 of Cups.
The 8 of Cups. Is it right side up?
It is right
side up. 8 of Cups. You've seen this card before. I know she's seen this card before. Walk on. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll do her some good to hear it from somebody besides me.
There is something that there's something in your life that you have gone as far as you can with. It's time to move on. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It will help you grow. You're leaving it in a good place, but now you need to go to the next step so that you can grow and keep moving forward.
Yeah, that's really cool.
If you sit and hang back, you might be able to still keep making it pretty and having it be all in place and have your collection of 8 cups all be perfect, but sometimes it's time to leave it for someone else to tend and you to move on.
If you notice, these acorns are empty. They've been eaten, they've been done, they've been used, and it's time to go find more. Time to find something else. And that's what I'm getting here. We've got an emotional travel for you because it's right down this stream, this beautiful stream. There are things that you're never going to understand. The moon is there to enlighten it, and I find it great with this deck that this is a nighttime 8 of Cups, because if you'll turn around and look, there's direction. There's knowing where to go, and the stars will guide you. Spirit will guide you, even in areas you don't know. So that's what you're going to have some things coming up this weekend. This is about this weekend. So some things where you're going to have to remain focused. You're going to have to be willing to let some things go and walk on, and don't bring it with you and move past it. Mm-hmm. That's really big from what I see, Kristen.
Yep.
So let us know what's going on. Check in on Monday. Now while I'm talking about Monday, let me remind everybody. New live show hours are Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, 9 a.m. Saturday show will be 10 a.m.
Yes.
You like this time slot better?
I like it. Is it good for them too? I like 10.
Yeah, we like 10.
We like
Do
10.
you like 10? I don't know. Put in if you like 10 or not. I don't know. Let's find out what's going on.
Now we have time for breakfast.
Yeah, see, that gives us another hour to kind of get up, get moving, things like that. All right. So yeah, I'm saying 10 o'clock. I'm saying 10 o'clock on Saturday.
10 works.
9 o'clock Tuesday and Thursday, but other content will be coming out. Got interviews lined up, things that are happening. You're going to see some wonderful things, and we're going to be adding some things on. Gillian and I are going to be doing more stuff together, actually.
Yes.
So it's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time. All right?
Yeah,
So where'd we leave off? That was Kristen. Here we go. Oh, I forgot to give you your card back.
That's okay.
Mom's in the house. Mother of messages in the house. Bangarang. Bangarang to you too, sweetie. Hope everything's going well. Kim, we need to promote Dutch Brothers out of Oregon. The best coffee in the world. I might have to challenge you on that pretty soon. My youngest son has decided to become a coffee king. And he has bought roasters and everything else. We're checking it out. But man, I'm really hoping for his success. I see he's working it. He's doing it. He's actually already contacting restaurants. He's got coffee things coming in, coffee beans, green beans, learning how to pop them, learning how to cook them.
Yep.
We're learning as he goes because we're just like, oh, okay, I didn't know what that meant and this meant. There's way more to brewing a perfect cup of coffee than what I thought.
There's a lot.
You know? Wow, there's a lot. He's got notebooks going and everything else. A coffee encyclopedia. It's crazy. So, but yes, in the meantime, Dutch Brothers out of Oregon, the best coffee in the world. We'll go with that
For the
now.
time being.
For the time being. All right, there we go. Glad to see that. Absolutely. Kim, it is a drive-through with a young, great group of drive-through coffees. You guys, if you ever see one, try them. We will, actually. Maybe what we can do is get him to sell them coffee. Because he's not really wanting to open a coffee shop. Right. He is actually wanting to sell his own blend of coffee beans. So, that thing he made the other day was something from New Guinea and the Guatemalan mix. And there was one other thing I can't remember. Damn, that was smooth.
Yeah, no,
that was smooth. He cooked it 2 or 3 times to find out which roasting time was the best. So that was really cool. All right, here we go. Let's find out what's going on. Kim, they are now on the West Coast and spreading out. All right, sounds good. Mother, good to see you at the tribe. We love you too. Glad you are here. They only have Tim Hortons up north. Loved their cappuccinos. I make my own cappuccinos now.
You do?
Yeah. He bought that one machine, that big machine, and then we have our Keurig that has the frother and everything. Let me tell you something I found. Hold your butt, folks. Look at her. Yeah. We found this, it's called Miami Club. Yep. Coffee liqueur. It's rum with coffee in it, okay? Then you take a rum chata and you put that in your frother. That's a cappuccino you can talk about. That one gets your morning started just a little too smooth. So I would recommend doing it in the evenings. But, see her laughing at me? That's some good shit right there. That's absolutely what's going on. Check it out. Try it. Tell them Rob sent you. All right, I'll keep my eyes open for them, Kim. All right, Rod, I had to quit my full-time job because my work would not accommodate with my classes. Now I have to look for another job. I know something better will come up for me. May I have get angel messages for career? All right, for career. You know what? Right now, don't focus on the career. Focus on what's going to get you through your education. Having been there, done that. You need to find a job that more important right now is that it supports your education in hours and in pay. So I think that's what I'm getting is the big thing. Don't worry so much about the job at that point, okay? How much longer do you have for school? You just got started. So let's see what's going on there, okay? We'll do a quick pull for Rod on this whole career college thing, all right? I'm going to pull the shadow card and my light card.
All right.
And you can decide where you want to go from there, okay? All right, Rod, here we go. The shadow card, off the bottom. The King of Acorns. Again, you have to be looking at your passion, your desire. This is on you. Don't get sidetracked. You have to take control. You have to find out. There's going to be jobs that are offered. Are they going to be conducive to you continuing on with your ultimate goal? That's going to be up to you. Have you decided exactly what you want yet? If you haven't decided, Spirit can't give it to you. Make some decisions, find out what's going on, but it's going to ultimately be up to you and in your life to control what's going on in your passion, your desires, and your dreams of what's happening. The Page of Shells. So now what we've got is, this is like you're having a new opportunity. You're like the young princess in love, okay? And you're just going to go pursue what you love. This is going to be be ready to spring forward, spring out on it. The Page of Shells also says intuition and inspiration. So what I'm wanting you to do is to think about, where do you want to be? Where do you want to go? Where does this heart lie? That you're going back to school for a reason. Maximize this effort and this opportunity, okay? And things will work out for you. Nothing here is saying they won't work, but it's a reminder here that you have to be in control. You have to get your mindset on what you want and what you want to do. What have you got to go with that?
So I've got 6 cups.
6 of Cups.
And so this was, what does Rada need to know about finding the career while he's in school, while they're in school.
Okay.
And the 6 of Cups is about, well, sixes are always to me some level of positive or victory, but it's the 6 of Cups in this case, I'm just trying to recall, is going to give you need to find something that's not going to play against you being in school. I think similar to what you were saying. Finding balance.
Can I tell you what I see here?
Yeah.
This is reminiscing. This is about becoming that child again. Remember and remembering, this is the time that you get to start over. Okay? Kind of like when we were kids and something happened. I remember from what was the movie with Billy Crystal, the where they went out west and City Slickers.
Yeah, that was it.
You know, do over. This is your chance to start over. So what are you wanting to grow? Notice the seeds that are coming. The adult you is trying to get back to the little you, and you saying, what do we want to do with this? Where do we want to go? So that's going to be very, very important. What's your next card?
And then the shadow card was the Hermit. So this is you making the decision about what it is your priority. What is it? But you've got to go and think about what your priority is, what it is you're looking to do. And again, you're in school, so you're in school for something. So just don't lose track of what your initial focus was, which is why you went to school. Don't let your career override that drive you have. Keep focused, keep internalizing, keep remembering why you're doing this. And if you can find a job that will help support you in what your new career is going to be, great. If you just have to find something to bide time to finish classes, great. But the Hermit's telling you, take some time, think about this, and focus on what you want. Look over where
you've been. Look over where you've been and see what's worked for you and what hasn't. Okay? What's going to work for you now? Break away from everybody for a little bit. Remember, this is your journey, your path, and it's time for you to move on and see what it's going to be. So that's the guidance we have, is you have to anchor down in your heart what you want, what you need, where do you want to go, and then Spirit can help guide you there.
Yes.
Okay? But if you haven't made that determination yet, don't put it on Spirit. Spirit's saying you have to sit down, knuckle down. You're going back to school for this. Look out what jobs will work to help that happen. But are they going to be conducive to you being in school? That's going to be one of the key things. Bangarang, make it happen. I'm glad you're going back to school. Let's see what's going on. Lorraine, good morning. Glad to see you. Welcome to the Barefoot Bangarang tribe. Come in, kick shoes off, get grounded. Yell Bangarang. Remind yourself what you put out, you're going to get back. That's very important. What we put in is what we put out. And a lot of times, that's what we get back. So remember that. And once we do that, we can reclaim our magic. Notice I say reclaim. Gillian and I both believe we had magic as children, and we let the world take it away from us. We gave it up. The magic is still here. It's close by. If you take a moment right now and reach out, you can feel energy flowing through your body from one hand to the other, coming into the left hand and out of the right hand. Open those up and just concentrate. Shut the rest of the world off for a minute. You will feel that. We have magic. We can also feel our guides and our angels wrap their wings around us, reach out and touch us, and know that if we're quiet and listen, they will guide us through things. We have magic at our availability. That's what we're all about. You know, Kim, guys, I saw this and had to memorize it. Be careful when you follow the masses. Sometimes the M is silent. That's
Nice.
great. Absolutely. Absolutely.
awesome.
I love that. I love that. Rob, did you receive my painting video in the email? No, I have not. No, I have not. So check and make sure it wasn't too large. All right. And let's see what's going on there. And you can resend it or put it in there's a program that's free called WeTransfer. Okay. WeTransfer.com. Go there. You can upload your video there. They will compress it, put it into an MP4 file, and then you can tell them to send it to me and send it to tarotwithanattitude@gmail.com. It will come in that way. So let's find out what's going on. I will double check, but I have not received anything yet. Okay? Laughing at Kim, but it's true. Aren't you? You know? So again, what are we following? What's happening? I sent it a couple of weeks ago. Have not received it. Would love to find more about what's going on. Lorraine, hi. From Palm Bay. Lorraine, glad you're here. Welcome. We're right up here in Vieira. Kicking it. Glad you're here. See what's going on. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you have questions, something you want us to do a little look over for you, put it in there. Let us know. If you want a general reading, we'll be glad. Starting next week, Tuesday and Thursday, 9 a.m., I will be doing the lives then by myself. We have those things, but on Saturday, my wife and I do this thing called The Magical Unknown, and we come on at 10 o'clock, so that's going to be huge. Put it in, let us know. Find your magic, kick it, bangarang. That's our thing. Walk around, make all your kids, everybody in that picture yell bangarang, because it's a reminder of what you put out, you're going to get back. That's where we are. That's what we're going. Bangarang, beautiful tribe. You got it. We are the Barefoot Bangarang tribe. All I'm saying is look for me in the news, because this Starbucks is close to...
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Bear with us. We'll find out. Gillian will find out what's going on with the Starbucks. She does the research and find out what's happening so we can save Bridget some jail time.
You might have to track down a Dunkin' Dark.
A Dunkin' Dark. Don't mention the D. She wants her Starbucks.
I know.
She wants her Starbucks. Hello, may I have a relationship reading? Absolutely. Kristen Fellon, let's see what she's got here for a relationship reading. All right. I'm going to keep no... Am I being told to go to my lens chart? I can't help. Can you kick this party off?
I am going to get this
And
party
we'll
off.
see
I
what's
just gotta
going
shuffle
on.
a hair.
It's 10:52 as well, so.
Nice. All right.
All right, here we go.
Kristen. What does she need to know about relationship?
A relationship.
A relationship.
A relationship. Y'all make sure you go to tarotwithanattitude.com. I can go into a lot more detail with you there. It will be me that does the reading for you at that point. If you want something with Gillian, we've got to make special arrangements because she works Monday through Friday. So it'd either be in the evenings late. She puts in a lot of hours. Okay. Or on the weekends. So let's see what happens. But right now, so hello, may I have a relationship reading? All right. I'm not getting that I'm into the right deck yet. I can't get that vibration. Trading back over here. Let's go. No, that ain't it. All right, let's go here. If you've got something,
I've
go
got
right
something.
ahead.
So I'm going to start with the shadow card
Okay.
because this is interesting and important. It's the Three of Challenges. You can't see this,
I
but,
get it.
But so the Three of Challenges. This is the Three of Swords. But what you see is this man walking away from these two children in the woods, and he's crying, but he knows that he needs to leave them behind so that they have a better chance than staying with him. Because if they
Okay.
stay with him, they have a better chance of survival without him. Or carrying on because they'll rely on each other and they'll rely in the woods. But he's crying because he has to walk away from this relationship and he doesn't want to.
Gotcha. Kristen, has there been a separation? Has there been something, a breakup or whatnot? There's heartbreak, but one of the things to always remember about the three of swords is that on the other side of it, you got to take a break. Mm-hmm. You got to rest. Listen, you can't win everything and all the time. And sometimes we do lose people that we really care about, They're not meant to be in our lives forever. So that's one of the things I'm seeing on that card. You want to go ahead with yours?
Well,
I'm still shuffling.
And then so that was the shadow card. So the overriding is there's potentially walking away from something. Now, this isn't always a love relationship. Sometimes it is just another relationship, a friendship, a parent, a sibling. And this is the Emperor.
Oh, okay.
So this was this was like the shuffle and cut pull card, not the shadow
light
card.
The light
card.
Okay.
So the Emperor is about, well, you can see him
He's being in control.
He's in control. I mean, the animals in the woods follow him. He's obviously a hunter, but he's in control of his environment. He's in control. This could represent either you taking control of a situation. This would also represent somebody who is a controlling figure.
Okay, what I just got hit with really hard is, I have worked with most of y'all, some of y'all know, or most of y'all know, I have my master's in social work, and I'm a registered clinical social work intern for Florida. So I do counseling and therapy in the evenings through a counseling agency. One of the things I hear all the time is we need to stay together for the kids. Okay, my parents did, and it was horrible. Okay, absolutely horrible. Sometimes my daughter is in here, and she has let people know sometimes the best thing that can happen for each of you is to walk away. So there's a fear here of walking away, and you have to be in control. Remember, in this relationship, you are teaching your children, or those that, if you have children, we're assuming there are children because of the card, if you're teaching your children what to do in this situation. What do you want them to do? What do you want them to learn? Would you want them to stay in the situation that you're in or whatnot? I'm feeling that this is a part of it. So there's new things out there. You are in control. This is you are the huntsman. You are the emperor of the woods. And there are times you get to love the animals, but you got to eat. It's one of those things. He's carrying a bow in his hand, so he's always ready. It's time to go. Let's find out what else we have here. I'm going to come up with some cards on top of this, see where we're at. Okay, I'm not being told to go to the shadow card. I'm going to throw right on top. The 8 of Wands. Okay, 8. Moving on. Okay, fire, passion, desire, dream. 8 of Wands is about moving forward, traveling on. There is life out there. You have to find it. Okay. So let your soul free, fly like a bird. Something in your passion and desire moving forward. Look at how our beautiful doe here is jumping into the future. Check that out. The bird is flying with it. This is passion. This is fire. This is desire. These are things. If the candle's not there, if you've done everything you know to do, it's time to move on. It's time to spring forward. The 8 is talking about mastering your life. Okay? And in mastery, we have to learn something new. Sometimes we get to teach people, and sometimes we got to learn something. That's what I have here. And then guess what? Temperance. Balance. Everything can't be about the passion. You've got to balance everything together, but you have to bring your fulfillment, your heart. Notice how we have a heart right here in the middle. Even temperance is saying for a happy heart, I have to balance. Okay? I've got to find what's best for me and best for other people at the same time. Not always should those other people overrule, and I hate to tell you, not always should children. Not everybody's here. Some of our choices we make, or we've learned our lesson, and it's time to move on. That's what I'm getting. For a final card here, I'm getting the Chariot. It's focus. What do you want to do? You got different things pulling you in different directions. It's time for you to sit down and what it is to say, what do I want in life? Am I being fulfilled? If it means having a conversation with another partner and putting it all out on the table, what do you got to lose? If this means having a conversation with yourself and going, this is done. You have to focus. You will constantly be pulled in two directions until you focus on, this is my life. This is what I'm going to do. This is where I'm at. Okay?
Yeah.
So that's what we've got right there, not knowing anything about you with no conversation. That's what we're seeing. Let us know. Again, book with me on Tarot with an Attitude. I'd love to go into a lot more detail with you and find out what's going on and help you talk you through some of this. Okay? All right. Let's see where we are. Where do we leave off? Oh, who was that? See, I get so lost.
That was Kristen.
Oh, there it is, Kristen Fallon. And Kristen right below it is Kristen and Kristen. That's why I couldn't see it. Wow. Good morning, Deborah. Everybody's kicking in. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Hello, Kristen. Everybody's sending hugs, things around. I got to get caught up here. We are way behind, and I want to be able to talk to people. Donna Bruce, good morning. Glad to see you. I see a UK flag there. Welcome in through the Facebook channel. I'm on 3 or 4 different Facebook channels and a YouTube channel, so find out what's going on. This is the Barefoot Bangarang Tribe. Come in, find out what's happening and what's going on. All right. We yell Bangarang because it reminds us of what we put out, we get back. Hello, may I have a relationship reading? Oh, we just did that. Okay. Donna Bruce, there we are. You don't have to put it in 2 or 3 times. It just takes me time. I go from start to bottom. Remember, for the live shows, Tuesday and Thursday, 9 a.m. Eastern to 10. I don't run through the whole thing. So get in early. A lot of people pop in early and they get their questions in before the show even starts. And I just run from top to bottom. Remember the Oscar Mayer hot dogs? My bologna had a first name. And then the Oscar Mayer, what was
The wiener truck.
The wiener truck.
I actually got to sit in the wiener truck.
My wife was in the wiener truck.
It was so exciting. Life goals.
She was excited to be in the wiener truck. There you go. All right. See what it's like to be me? Hello from the UK. Donna, glad to see you here. Welcome in. Let's find out. Love, good, good, good. Angie, welcome. Each one of us is a note in the harmony of life. That's so cool. That's very like cool. That. Very airy-fairy, and it's awesome. And but that is a good thing in a way to put it.
Yes.
You know, Bangarang. Hey, Deepthy's getting it.
Yep.
Deepthy's getting it. That's what we find out. See, Glenda, good morning. Everyone, much love to all. Glad you are here. Mom, saying hello, and the tribe passing themselves around. Rob, Gillian, do you have any advice on where to get crystals from? I looked on Amazon, but don't know if they are real. You both look amazing today. Thank you very much. Let me tell you something, what we believe in crystals. Go find a local crystal shop, okay? We have purchased some things on Amazon. I'm a little iffy because, again, I can't touch it. I can't feel it. I can't feel the vibration in it. Now, if it's a legit shop, you should be able to send it back, okay? So, actually, or find an actual crystal shop that has an online service. Right. I don't do Amazon for crystals. I really don't. Okay? Research the crystal you want, find it out, search it, and you will find different actual crystal shops, and that way you can pretty well they'll explain to you what the crystal is. They go into a lot more. They're not just panhandling crystals. So that would be, what do you, am I on the right track here?
Yeah, and in your own hometown or nearby, don't just look for a juju shop, because I found some places in Melbourne that one of them sells Indian art and artifacts and things like that, and they've got phenomenal collection of stones, because again, that all falls into that same spirit and belief system. So there's sometimes things in places where you don't expect to find them. I also love to go hit thrift stores and even yard sales. Sometimes I'll get a hair across my butt that I suddenly want to go yard sailing or go to estate sales, and I'm looking for what nobody else is going to pick up, which is crystals.
Some of our beautiful crystals we found in estate sales.
Yeah.
They didn't even know what they had. They were laying out there. Now, one lady, we did know what they had, and we were like, we had this beautiful heart chakra bowl, the actual crystal. It's tuned. It's beautiful. It sings, everything else. It's massive. It's very big. It's one of our display pieces. One of the things we walked in and we found it for $35. We've priced them everywhere else at $350. Okay, now we were honest. I suggest always being honest, ma'am. This was a true Tibetan singing bowl, and she knew exactly what it was. She bought it, knew what she paid for it. She says, "I just don't have room for it, and you are the people that are supposed to have it. That's why I did this." So things like that will come to you, but estate sales are really cool. Okay, yeah. Then just don't get like me and start picking up
everythh else.
Yeah, all their off the wall shit.
But I even cool. Like thrift stores for jewelry and stuff like that. I don't have any of it on right now, but then on top of that, if you get it at an estate sale, if you get it at a thrift store, if you get it anywhere, You're going to want to cleanse it before you start using it because you don't know what it's been through. You don't know. You want to make sure that it's bringing the good vibes to you that
Clean
you're looking
it.
for. You don't want somebody else's history.
Smudge it, clean it, get it out in the moonlight, get it out in the sun, let it bake, let it recharge. That would be exactly. Remember,
Yep.
you don't have to put crystals out at night. You can bury them in the dirt. If you've got a place you can mark off or dig some dirt up, put it in a pot, bury them because they're of the earth and the earth will help recharge them. We just like putting them out on full moons and new moons and things like that.
Yeah, there's some we do on the moon. There's some that can go in the sun. You want to be careful. There's others that should not go in the sun because they will fade and never come back to their true color. It's just the nature of the stone. And also, if you don't put selenite in water.
Yeah, it's salt. It'll go away.
But if you get those selenite charging plates, they come round, they come tall and skinny. You can just lay crystals on those, and selenite's a natural cleanser. If you keep a piece of selenite in with your crystals that you carry with you, they will constantly be cleansed by that as well. So you're getting the good energy from the selenite, but the selenite is also then helping those stones that are helping you.
Okay. Mom's asking for and those of y'all who are new, she's not my mother, okay? But she is the mother of messages, all right? And but I just call her Mom, all right? M-O-M, Mom, okay? There we go. All right, let's see what we got here. I've got a first card up and ready.
All right.
And it's already we're going on 10 after.
Okay.
So and I know we've got some things to do today. The Knight of Crystal. I'm starting this party out for you, Mom, with the Knight of Crystals. This is talking about, and here we are, back to physical world. Everything a lot has revolved around today in this physical world. And we talked about today actually being a 6, okay? Knight of Crystals saying focused and moving forward. Think of the camel in the desert. Moving. Stay focused. This is on what do you want in your physical world. Where do you want to be and what are you doing to move forward on it? This Knights are ultra focused. And sometimes I have to give a caution on Knights that they are so focused they can run over some of the other things and ignore their emotions. They can ignore their cups. They can ignore their wands. They can ignore the swords, the air. So Knight of Crystals, move on, charge on. This is yours. Nobody gets more grounded than the camel with them big ass feet. You know, that's it. And look into the future. Where do you want to go? What do you want to be? What are you doing to attack what you want? Here we go.
Okay.
Where are we at?
So I pulled the 9 of Boons. So this is the 9 of
9 of Pentacles.
9 of Pentacles.
Okay.
So that is, we've talked about this earlier. There's something that's almost completed. You're still working on it. You can see she's feeding these birds. She's feeding her future. She's feeding to keep this moving, but she's almost there at a completion step so that she can start on the next leg of what she's working towards.
And that's perfect. Both of these, if we had drawn from the similar deck, they're the same suit. Both of these are Earth. Both of these are staying grounded. Both of these are here. Manifesting and moving forward to what you want to manifest. That's what we see here in your physical world. If you want to manifest it, you got to be the camel. Boom. And steady. Steady wins the race. That's what I see for you there. All right. Let's see what I've got. Another couple I want to do, and then we're going to have to call this a day.
No problem.
All right. Let's see what we've got here. I saw Arcana popped in the house. Good morning. May I please have a weekend reading? Thank you both. Love and light. Arcana, welcome. Bangarang.
Morning, Arcana.
Make it happen. Let me see. I'm going back. Nope, I'm not. Got to stay here with this deck. Spirit Song deck's ringing true today.
Okay.
Let's find out what's happening. Okay? And I'm going to do something here. Hold on a minute. Go ahead. Do your thing. Right. Arcana, here we go. One of the first things I've got here, I'm going to shuffle this deck. No, I'm not. I was told to give you this card. Get clear. You have to understand what you're looking for, what you're looking at. The clarity is going to be important. Look at this beautiful card, okay? The number on this card is 41. 4, establishing a new base, new beginnings, bringing them together. It's a 5. So there's some turmoil, there's some things you're passionate about, but you're kind of looking for direction or whatnot, and it's going to be very important on you to get clear, especially for this weekend, okay? I don't know what it is, and I see her looking here This is finding out if you let the world will take you willy-nilly everywhere, okay? Get clear, get directions, know your plan, know what you want. What do you got? You looked at me funny, so I know you got something to go right with that.
Speak your truth.
Wow.
That's the King of Swords.
Keeper of Challenges, the King of Swords. So this is about you knowing your environment, knowing what's going on, and again, communication. So get clear. People can't do what you need. You can't go where you need to go. And this is about getting your mind clear and communicating that. That's what I see.
Yeah.
Those are two very powerful cards. This is from the Whispers of Healing Oracle deck. Okay? So that's what I have. Get it clear. What do you want to do this weekend? Where are you wanting to go? What are you wanting to accomplish? And then it's going to be an actual physical focus on know, hear, and wait a minute, guys. This is important to me today. This is what I need to have happen. Be very specific, very clear. A lot of people say I'm too direct. One of the things I learned in working with addicts is they don't want, only the ones that generally don't want to quit. They just want to be pampered and be told like this. The ones that really want to quit want to hear, what the fuck are you doing? Okay? So be direct. And a lot of times I know Gillian and Bruce, when I've met with strangers and a message comes through, I'll pop out and say it. And Bruce has been like, we got to work on your bedside manner, dude. You're making too many people cry while I'm trying to eat lunch. It's one of those things. So that's what we're talking about here. Be direct. You don't have to be hateful. Be direct. Okay? No, that just doesn't work for me. I don't think you understand what I'm saying, so be clear. Don't hint. Today is a day for this weekend for clarity. Be direct. That king, be direct. Communication is going to be key. That's what I have. You know what, everybody? It's been a great day. Thank you so much for being here. But we are now at 10 after, and we've got some things we got to get done today.
We've got some stuff to get done.
So, you got anything you want to say before we go?
Have a great week.
Have a great week.
Looking forward to seeing you next Saturday.
Next Saturday. There we go. And I will see y'all on Tuesday. Keep an eye out. But with all that being said, remember, take what you want, leave what you don't, but leave
with peace, love, and light.
There we go. All right. See, it almost sounds like we know what we're doing. Bangarang.